Youngster. Although it seems that Diddy and Yung Miami wanted to recruit her as a freak-off girl, and she won't keep quiet about it, I know that Chrisean Rock's mouth is too large to be recruited into anything. Youngster. Although it seems that Diddy and Yung Miami wanted to recruit her as a freak-off girl, and she won't keep quiet about it, I know that Chrisean Rock's mouth is too large to be recruited into anything.
That little party I went to, Diddy party, we went to the little private area behind the, cause he had a house behind his house. Like he had a house, a backyard with his backyard with a fat bed, and then it had like a miniature or whatever.
This is why you shouldn't take Rock anywhere. She mentions that Diddy has a private residence behind his of the situations that made her skeptical of the parties that Diddy and Caresha were inviting Chrisean to, and she accused Miami and Diddy of attempting to recruit her to participate as a faux girl.
I was trying to recruit Chrisean. That's what Diddy and what the girl Caresha was trying to recruit Rock. Remember that when they was heavily trying to get Rock to hang out with them? I think they was trying to recruit her. She got a lot going on. We're gonna talk about it on this podcast. We're gonna get to the nitty gritty of all the gritty of the nitty, because it's necessary. I think them was trying to recruit her, because remember they just had her pulling up to everything. Thought she yeah, remember? See what I'm saying? We don't. This podcast gonna be, because y'all know the mama know everything and everybody business. So we gonna find out on this podcast. We ain't gonna talk no shit about nobody. We ain't gonna mock nobody, but we definitely gonna explore the possibilities that was going on. Because they kept calling her, remember, pull up to the birthday party, come over here and dance on Caresha. Remember that? I feel like they was trying to recruit that baby.
Karlissa vowed to get to the bottom of the situation with Diddy and Caresha trying to recruit Chrisean, and she wouldn't have gone there if Rock hadn't been mild about attending those secret parties. Well, with Karlissa also running her mouth, a lot of people were just like, "Ma'am, your son recently posted a pic. A bathroom floor screaming homelessness, so shouldn't your business be over there?" But as much as it looked like Karlissa was just trying to stay in the headlines, some people actually saw a point in whatever she was trying to put across. According to people who believed her, Rock is easily influenced and jumps at any attention, so it wouldn't shock them that Caresha and Diddy tried to recruit her. Plus, based on everything we've gathered so far about the lawsuits, it looks like Diddy and Caresha sought out girls with low self-esteem, and women they knew wanted to make money by whichever means possible, but were also freaks baby Chrisean Rock. Definitely fits the brief. Also, it's not like we haven't seen CA hanging out with Diddy and Caresha, so it could be possible that they were actually trying to recruit Croa. I mean, we've all seen how Caresha has always shown Chrisean love, like when BlueFace was posting all sorts of insults about Rock. When she was pregnant, I ended up writing in response, "Don't feel bad for me. I'm going to shake this off for real. Plus, I'm grown. I did this to myself." Caresha saw her gal pal's post, and she responded, "You're beautiful and full of life." More recently, there has been a video posted where she shared a video of Diddy showing her some love. Quan even captioned the video, "Bro was giving me my flowers. I was just so, oh, thank you. Bless up. Diddy, love, love, love." In addition, Khan also claimed that Diddy once jacked up Zeus Network CEO Lemel Plummer while defending her in her pay dispute with the network. She detailed the alleged incident, which she said occurred at one of Puff's parties, although it's unclear when exactly Rock alleged that upon Lemi thanking Diddy for liking CA, Diddy grabbed Lemi by the neck and asked if he messed with her too. And he then warned Lemi that Chrisean is not to be played with, and that she needs to be treated right.
That's why Diddy jacked your up that day. When we was at the party, he grabbed Lemi by his collar. It was like, "Don't ever play with that girl ever again."
She went on and on about how Diddy jacked up Lemi when I told you that Chrisean doesn't know when to quit, sweetheart.
Shout out to Diddy, because I didn't understand why he jacked him up. Like, my brothers do that to people that be playing with me. He jacked him up. I'm like, what happened? Now I see.
Recalling that Cassie stated in her complaint that Diddy had dangled someone from a balcony, Quan's disclosure of all these circumstances made it extremely plausible that Diddy would do so. Kwan's claim that Diddy jacked up Limi is somewhat equating Diddy with a rather combative man. Later, the plumber took to Instagram to respond to Diddy's jacking of Cap, writing, "I'm pretty sure Diddy has more pressing issues. We tried wishing. You all the best, child." Even if Diddy had defended Kwan, I'm sure he wouldn't have wanted Kwan to brag about it on Instagram, the internet, particularly at the moment when he is being accused of being an extremely violent man. But it seems like Rock is not understanding because she is still reportedly discussing Diddy's parties behind the scenes, giving the impression that they were attempting to recruit her. At this point, it's just hilarious. Because Rock sees everyone else trying to deny everything. Isn't that right? When Lil Rod claimed to have been with Diddy, Keisha, and her female cousins at one of the parties, and that Miami's cousin had stormed into the restroom while he was inside, he was already mentioning the parties in his complaint. She allegedly began grabbing him and putting her hands on him. He claimed that after he tried to push her away and left the bathroom, the woman followed him, undressed, and tried to straddle him and hook up with him in front of Diddy, Caresha, and other people. He added that Caresha, in addition to being on the recruiting squad and receiving a monthly salary for being one of the females, Keisha was also in charge of delivering Diddy's drugs from one state to another, according to an updated lawsuit. In fact, Rod recounts a specific instance in which he claimed to have seen Diddy drinking a few lines of Coca-Cola in his dressing room, while he and the Colmes Rico Enterprise were practicing for the Something in the Water festival. It seems that Diddy wanted Tukey, but his mom Brendan forgot, so Christina Kuram called Caresha, who then turned it on. The alleged private jet from Miami. But Caresha has vehemently refuted the claims, claiming that she wasn't receiving 250 KOs as a monthly allowance from Diddy, claiming that it was a fabrication on the internet. Y'all, Ram's with it. He doesn't even pay that for child support. So why would ever give me 250 KI for by sharing a video from the purported date that showed Tukey in New York getting measured and fitted for the custom dress she wore at the 2023 Met Gala? Keisha further denied transporting her at Diddy's request before his appearance at the Something in the Water Music Festival in Virginia in 2023. And Diddy went together, but after some internet research, investigators discovered that she wasn't telling the whole truth. In my opinion, she's another individual who ought to keep quiet and not try to defend anything. Daphne Joy, who has a child with 50 Cent, was also criticized for getting monthly payments from Diddy for being one of the EFO girls. But in a statement she shared on Instagram, Daphne denied everything, claimed that everything Lil Rod had said was completely untrue, and said she was deeply hurt by the lies in Lil Rod's lawsuit. She even said she was hiring a lawyer to look into all of the claims, legal actions taken against Tyrone Blackburn, Lil Rod's lawyer. Even Diddy has denied everything following numerous lawsuits and Homeland Security raids on his mansions. But Jade Remy, another woman described as one of those on a payroll, has been about the subject. In a statement defending Diddy's innocence in relation to the federal case his lawyer Aaron Dyer issued, Aaron actually claimed that there was an egregious overuse of military-level force when search warrants were carried out at Diddy's homes, and that there was no justification for the excessive display of force. Everyone is denying everything, including the animosity shown by the authorities, the treatment of Diddy's children while they were in custody, and the way that the staff was treated. However, Chrisean Rock is to inform the public that the parties were taking place, and Blue's mother was out here claiming that they tried. Perhaps this is just one of their strategies to keep in the news. But do you think the accusation merits investigation? Is it plausible that Diddy and Caresha were attempting to recruit Chrisean, or should we just ignore that family and let them go? Those ideas in the space provided for comments underneath.